Hello, and welcome to another video. So girl, yes, we're starting this video off with a nice big salad. I'm telling you, since the last time I had that salad from Salada and I spent them $22, I said it's not happening. I'm gonna get food that I want to eat inside of this house, okay, immediately. So as you can see, I just started off by washing the salad and just preparing it, taking my time. That's a new thing I'm doing, is taking my time preparing food that I actually want to eat, that my family actually wants to eat, and having fun doing it. So as I sat down and ate my salad, baby, what is Woody and them doing on my floor, kissing up and hugging up, okay? I don't know what they doing, but they need to stop. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to proceed with my chores, and that is cleaning up. I deep clean my bathroom at least, I say once every 3 weeks. I clean up the bathroom, of course, once every week, like a good clean, but I'm talking like a deep clean when I take all of the shampoo bottles down and all that kind of good stuff. I do it at least, once every 2 to 3 weeks. So as I said in the beginning of this video, I've been taking my time and preparing food. Y'all know juicing takes forever. Really, to eat like a good meal, a good healthy meal, a good fulfilling, like a wholesome meal, it takes a long time to prepare. So I decided to do it early. I'm gonna take all these apples and all the vegetables and stuff, wash them up, and make some juice. You're gonna see here in a second after I'm washing it, after I've juiced it, I'm gonna put it on the stove and kind of cook some of the impurities out. Like once you boil something at a high temperature, some of the microorganisms that live in things, they die off when you cook them at high temperature. So I decided to do that, and then I cooled it off and put it in the refrigerator, and they loved it. Okay, I didn't get any of it. I just tasted it from this point, but honey, they drank it all. I know the little machine that you can use to clean vegetables is on trend right now. I do not have it. I don't plan on getting it. I'm going to use old-fashioned vinegar. I know you can use baking soda as well, but I wanted to use the rest of the vinegar. And I'm just going to wash all the veggies. I found that cutting them and washing them makes me feel like I'm getting them cleaner. Girl, you do what you do, and I'm gonna do what I do, okay? So we're cleaning them up, and we are going to put them all in a little baggie, place it in the freezer so that I can pinch off of it and cook with it as I need. So what's the biggest downside to juicing and preparing meals? Like I said, it takes a long time, and baby, look at this kitchen. The kitchen is a hot mess. And before I tackle the hot mess, I'm gonna go ahead and eat this delicious meal. And next thing I have to do is to clean Kennedy's hair. So after I cleaned up the kitchen, I decided to go ahead and wash her hair. You know, at this point, we don't do her hair often. I usually give her mini braids, and when she has mini braids, she does not like, I'm not doing hair every day. And this day specifically, she said she wanted small mini braids. So here's our little setup. I always take a seat with my back against the wall or the bed so I can keep my posture. And here we are, girl, we're gonna get the braiding it. This took forever. And y'all know my husband has taken on the task of working another job so that I can get all my daycare stuff. So I'm taking care of him as well. I made him a nice dinner, some fresh apple juice. While he's in the shower, he's gonna get out and see this delicious meal. And here we are headed to do my morning walk. I've been making it a point to work out at least 4 times a week, even if it is just taking a jog around my block. I don't have to drive to the park, even though I love driving to the park. Especially this park. This is the park that I actually got married at. So whenever I feel unmotivated, going here, honey, just brings me back to a place of, baby, God can do anything. He can do anything. Since I let Kennedy play outside and do all that kind of stuff, this is actually the time that she's taking her nap. Honey, school is about to start again, so she's getting back on her nap train. I let her rest for the summer, but I have to get work done. And sometimes she just gets like, she just be on 10, and sometimes I just need a quiet moment. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish out this paperwork. I have to do all my policies and procedures. I have to complete everything because I have a visit with the inspector next week. And no day is finished, no week is complete without a little self-care. I don't like have any special time, one time to do my self-care. Anytime I feel like I need to do my feet or do my nails, that's when I do them, okay? So if I have a moment, especially while Kennedy's taking her nap, where I can just listen to some music and just care for myself, that is exactly what I do. I don't give myself any limits. I do it whenever I want to, period. Not gonna lie though, this was a lazy petty. I decided to do it just standing in my bathtub. Here's some tea tree oil that I'm just going to put on my feet. You know, it has antibacterial properties. I'm gonna go ahead and scrub it off and then do a little quick foot wash before I finish off my toes. I also don't wash these rugs like a whole lot. Whenever I deep clean the bathroom, I also deep clean, like I wash the rugs. Our shower curtains, I do not do plastic shower curtains, honey. Our shower curtains are removable. So every week my husband will take them off and bleach them. So I'm gonna just put the mop head, girl, all that kind of stuff needs to be clean. Like that's a part of the deep cleaning, because that mop head literally smell like mop head at this point. I'm gonna put the rugs, well, mop the floor in the bathroom, put the rugs down. And honey, I had the biggest surprise. When I was done, my husband made me dinner, okay? How'd that go? That's what you call reciprocity. He made me dinner, and baby, the dinner looked delicious. To be afraid. So here we are the next morning. I'm going to get started with my tea. I've been trying to lay off the coffee, girl, because it don't do me no good, okay? I'm going to go ahead and make the kids breakfast. I'm really not a big eggs type of person. I try it as soon as I get up to make the kids breakfast, because I don't want them always eating cereal. Cereal is like something that I think they should eat when I don't feel like doing something else. Like let's say I really don't feel well and I'm in the bed or it's the weekend. Other than that, I like to make them like a wholesome breakfast. These are for my son. Of course, he sleeps in a little later. So because we have other things to do today, I'm going to go ahead and put these in the microwave so we can finish off with our day. Here I am taking some measurements from my patio, because the inspector told me I need to have some specific measurements. I want to make sure I have enough space. And then I realized, girl, you're not about to stress yourself out with all this. It's going to be what it's going to be. She's going to come out here, measure it, and then you'll know then what it is that you need to do. So when I walked out of the house, I noticed that Kennedy had on a sweatshirt, and something said, girl, turn around, put her on the shirt. It's too hot. She said she wasn't hot, and once we got in the car, I'm like, girl, no, she needs to get a shirt. So I went here to the Goodwill. Yes, that's the Goodwill.
Shirt. It's beautiful, Kenny.
$1.03 for this cute
Put this
shirt.
one in the bag.
She loved it. I loved it.
Oh, it's just with the back.
Okay, get in. I'm gonna close it.
So once we got home, my husband was home as well, laid Kennedy down for a nap, and my husband and I decided to play the game. This is like, I think it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, one of those fighting games. He loves them. I really don't mind them either, and I love to spend time with him either way the cut goes, okay? So after that, after I spent some time with my husband, he laid down and went to sleep because he has to go to work early in the morning. I decided to sit at my desk and get some work done. I am determined within the next 2 days to get all of these policies and stuff completed. My husband bought me this oysters Rockefeller. I gave my son some, and I had some as well. And yeah, honey, it was delicious. Those are teas in that cup. I'm not sure why I have so many, but girl, mind your business and don't eat at your desk like me, because I definitely made a mess on some papers. These are the parent packets that I'm going to begin to put together. I have some rollover papers from my HP Instant Ink that I'm going to go ahead and use all up. And I still have 1 month free of paper because I just started a paper subscription. So I'm taking advantage of that as well. And I'm going to print all this stuff out right now. I know, girl, it's getting dark. You think I'm done, but I'm not done. The most important part of my day, and like I always tell you guys, this is just a snippet. I don't feel it necessary to show you it all, but I do love to put this in here letting you know that it exists. This is my Bible study. I actually switched back to doing it on paper, but this day I decided to continue to do it on my iPad. I just like doing it on paper. It's better because I can like go back and forth between, I use the Bible app and you know, it's just easier. So here's a book that I'm currently reading for my Bible study. And here we off to the next morning, baby. Right in the grocery store, bright and early. I have both of the kids with me. Girl, they were riding my nerves like a train in the middle of the night, okay? But we got it all done. If there is one kitchen gadget that I am looking into getting is the egg dispenser, the one that rolls the eggs forward when you're done. Because as you can see, we eat a lot of eggs, okay? And yes, I used to buy the farm raised eggs, girl, the nice, expensive, organic, cage-free, all that kind of stuff. And then I realized, baby, we can't trust these people either way it go. Buy the eggs that you can afford, okay? And keep it moving. Let's make this meal. So you know I love a simultaneous cooking, okay? So I have 2 meals going, one for today, which is a soup that everyone loved and actually ate the next day as well. And then here is like, girl, it's like a bean, what do you call it? A bean burrito? Girl, deconstructed burrito casserole? I don't know. Bean something, okay? It was also delicious. I have been doing a lot of no meat meals or like only seafood meals for the family. It's easier, it's healthier, whatever, okay? If I change it, girl, I change it. But for right now, this is what it is. And I, like I said, am enjoying making whole meals for my family. How about you? This is cream cheese, if you're wondering, and I'm just gonna stir it in and layer the whole dish. I've been working hard to get my refrigerator look like this, where there is very little processed foods. There's yogurts and milks, just like whole foods, you know, not trying to subscribe to any kind of fad, just having whole meals for the family to eat. I love it, girl. I love it. Here is how I assemble the fish dish, this soup, putting fish in the bottom. I call it a fish dish. I guess you could call it a fish dish, but it's the soup, okay? And honey, when I tell you it was good, it was real good. Husband's at work right now, but he bought this fried catfish, like this battered catfish. I'm gonna go ahead and pan sear for him because I know he would absolutely love to come in and eat his meal, take his shower, and head off to bed to do it all over again. The next morning, I know, girl, why you put this in here? Because I needed to restock it, and we've been restocking everything else. So I'm gonna go ahead and just restock my basket. I'll link for you guys the video that I have about like my natural period and things like that. We won't talk about it here in this video, but I'm just gonna go ahead and restock it. I do this so that I will know like what I need to put on my list. I don't like to have to run to the store. Like I don't like to be like, oh my God, we out of toilet paper. Let me run to the store. Oh my God, I don't have any pads. Let me run to the store. Like, we don't have no napkins. I like to have all of that stuff and make a list for all of those things. That's just me. How about you? Here we go again. Don't judge me, judge someone that you know. Because licensing is coming through very soon, I'm going to go ahead and take everything. I'm going to spend the rest of my day moving everything that could be toxic out of the way. Anything that I know that she would ding me for, I'm going to move it. I'm going to go ahead and put these in the drawers. And later on this week, actually this weekend, I'm actually going to, well, you guys will see that in another video. I have to like safety proof the whole house. Don't judge me for how many essential oils I have. That's my business, as I said. So I'm going to go ahead and load this all up. I'm gonna wipe down this little doodad, little, what do you call it, rolling cart, and I'm actually going to allow the kids to put their juice cups on it. know. I'm not a 50s housewife, but I love my husband, and I know that he loves me, and he would do the same thing for me. So I make his meals as much as possible. I usually do not pack his lunch, but today I was in the kitchen, baby, and I was moving and grooving, and I said, honey, let me pack it up for you. What would you like? He said a sandwich and some fruit, so I packed him up some fruit, packing him up a sandwich, gonna put his lunch kit together so that he can take his shower, eat his meal that I made for him, and lay down so he can do it all over again. I have been drinking a lot more teas just because, especially when I'm doing all this cleaning up and stuff, you know, like when you want to have something to drink, or just like you like your belly to be a little full, like you like to feel satiated. I feel like tea does that, and it really hydrates me. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this tea all at once. I am gonna put a bunch of bags inside so that I can steep it and make it real potent, and then pour some water over it is what I'm gonna do. Like, other than this, when I pour it in that little glass pitcher, I'm gonna add more water to it, so it's concentrated right now, so that I can dilute it once, you know, it's ready for me to drink. So even though I love my nail polishes over here, I'm going to empty out this cart completely because I'm probably going to end up using it for something else. And I know nail polish and nail polish remover would be against code. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer all of this stuff to my foot area inside of my closet. I don't know about you, okay? I'm not a hoarder. I'm gonna say like my husband says, I just have hoarder tendencies. Like, I'll keep some stuff thinking like, hey, I'll use that at another time, and then another time will never come, and I would have bought the same thing like 5 times over. So I have been working really, really hard over the last year, I would say, of really getting rid of things that I don't need, because I'll keep, like, it's not even intentional. Like, you'll see in a second there's an empty nail polish remover thing. Like, when I knew that it was empty, I should have thrown it away, and I didn't. I have this tank picture down here from the first concert I ever really went to, honestly. My husband bought me those tickets when we first got married, and I was gonna hold on to the picture, and I realized the memory lives in my head. I don't need a picture, so I'm gonna throw it away, and I'm just gonna continue to organize this cart and then roll it over into the classroom area when I'm finished. Here is my delicious meal. I'm actually going to add a piece of fish to it. It's cooking up. This is the last time that you'll see this area looking like this, baby. It's real clean. Everything is in its place. But we're going to start bringing in the kids' stuff this weekend. I'm going to go ahead and set my dishwasher and continue on with my task, but I don't want to bore you with it, okay? As always, if you have a question, ask a question, honey. And I will see you in the next video.